Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a team from the American, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bearcats will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Nittany Lions offense going to get the chance to start this game off. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He wants to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Wants to throw. It's Carpenter. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Jackson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. catch in the middle. It's Jackson. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. The Bearcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense did fall in that loose football, but it won't matter much as they turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Great job by the defense. You want to get him in 3rd and long. You know it's a passing situation. You know you get the guy on the ground. You know it's 4th and long now. It's a good chance for you to be successful, and hopefully that punt unit coming on the field.
Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
And the Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking downfield, it's Carpenter. Dances away. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the 1st down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. 4th and 1 is one thing, but 4th and 2, sometimes the coaches sort of chicken out at the last minute. Not this time. They go for it and they get it.
I don't disagree. Just that 1 yard does make me think a little bit more. But, dude, I'm going for this. I work on this every single week in practice. I know I get the extra down now, so my 3rd down calls are even different. But 4th and 2, I like the aggressiveness to go get it.
Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. after changing into the field. To the air on first down. Dances away to buy time. Breaks into the open. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And the Bearcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. With the catch, it's White. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Nittany Lions line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Time to take a shot. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play getting tackled.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the O? Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Bailey.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
That's reeled in. It's Marshall. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Has to get there to move the sticks. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Carpenter. Turns it loose. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab on the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bearcats are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with a run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He lets it fly. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Ray fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reynolds. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Oh, they're after him! And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Intercepted deep in his own end. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Backs against the wall. He'll let it fly again. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for room, it's Marshall. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. Grab near the marker, it's Anderson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Hard in the backfield, it's Bailey. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's caught, it's Bailey. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. grabbed in the backfield. It's Bryant. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I'll tell you, this defense, they've looked really good with their backs against the wall. When they get down in their own end defensively in the red zone, they really just seem to tighten up, and you saw it there on that play.
Trying to pound it in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the one on fourth down. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on fourth down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Give to the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the fifth kick of the night. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking for space, it's Marshall. Turning it on! He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Makes the grab, it's Smith.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Dropping back, it's Carpenter. Rushes on him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
And the Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Ray. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First down here for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Gain of 19 on the play. Good enough for a first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Fly trumpet. Fly trumpet.
Looking to throw on first down. On the move, he fires. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. On the run, it's Marshall. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Rides to back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Got a man, it's Bailey. On the move at the 30. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Wide receiver going in motion. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice job by the safety on that play, deep in their own end. They were ready for the quarterback run, and he was spying him the entire time. As soon as he saw the QB take off, he was able to rally to him and make a nice tackle.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Pittsburgh is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in the Steel City. They're trailing by 11 to Ole Miss. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Going right to work up top. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for room. It's Ray. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Got his man downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. First and 10. Tight end now in motion. The give on the counter. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And the Bearcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. The Nittany Lions come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? They're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, it was not a good day. And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Got it behind the line. It's Smith. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make...
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's White. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Wide open downfield. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always